Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about feeders for babies. So our baby is just over 8 months now. We started feeding her solids at 6 months, so it's been over 2 months and it's been a wild ride, but I did want to focus on the 3 different products, 3 different feeders that I purchased and tried with her using them. So I find that feeders are a great choice because they allow the babies to gain that independence and confidence for feeding themselves rather than you having to spoon feed them every time. And it's also kind of fun for them. So I have purchased 3. Well, one of them I got from a baby shower, but I will talk about the 3 and the pros and cons of each. So the first product that I have here is the Kidsme brand Food Squeezer Plus Gray. So I will link where I purchased this product below. So if you look at it here, it's got this long squeezing part where you put all the food in, and then there's a tip here which is kind of works like a bottle tip or nipple, but with a lot of holes in them to allow the food to go through. So this is meant to be for something that is super liquidy, nothing too chunky, so really liquidy purees, fruits and veggies. Grains probably wouldn't fit through this. I mean like pureed grains. And then it also, instead of the nipple, it comes with a spoon as well, and then a lid. So in concept or in theory, having this squeezer, it feels like it really is great because a lot of the other feeders are small. And if you don't want to keep filling them for your baby every few minutes or so, it sounds like it's a great concept to have this. But I have discovered that they don't really know how to push it upwards. So first of all, the gravity will kind of leave the food down here, and then it's hard for them to get anything up here at the end of the day. And second of all, they don't know how to like squish from bottom to up because they just don't have that concept yet. And they also won't eat like this because they're used to those other feeders or used to spoons. And it's just kind of awkward for them with food. So I would say that this product is probably my least favorite out of the 3 that I'm going to show you today. And to be honest, I think I could do without it. I know that Kidsme does make another feeder though, which is more similar to this one that I have. So that one might be better. But again, this part of it, just in concept, in theory, it makes sense, but in real life, it doesn't work. The second item I have is the OxoTot self-feeder. And this one is great. It has a silicone top that is very soft, softer than the Kidsme one. And then it's easy for them to hold the bottom. It is small in volume, so you will have to keep filling this section over and over again, which I don't think there's any way around it. That's just how big babies' mouths are and how much they can put in their mouth at one time. And then I have this Munchkin mesh feeder. So I know there's a lot of other videos on feeders, but I did want to give my own take on them. And I like both of these, the Munchkin feeder and the OxoTot, and I use them for different purposes. So for most purees, vegetable fruit purees, or the grain purees, I like to use this one because it keeps the holes at the top and it doesn't dribble out, obviously, unless you're sucking on it or it's turned upside down, etc. This one is great for whole items that you haven't really pureed or maybe you just cut up. So I recently used this to introduce blueberries, fresh blueberries to my baby, so without pureeing them. And what I did was I just cut them up, cut up the blueberries and then place them all in here. So with the mesh, she can now suck the juices through. Whereas if you use this one, it's a little bit harder to, like, you gotta press it down and all of that. So I find that the mesh is useful for kind of whole fruits or even sliced up fruits and veggies. So I like both of them. This one is a little harder to clean, as most people will agree or say as well. But they are great for different purposes, and I like having both for different kind of foods that my baby can try. So I hope you liked this video and found it useful. If you do like it, click like and subscribe. I will continue working on looking at different products and recommending or not recommending products. So subscribe to my channel as well. Thanks guys. See ya.